GERO 310, fall semester 2020, the pandemic. Okay, so we're going to have to do it this way, but I guarantee you, um, you are going to learn so much out of this class, and it's really going to be helpful. Most of you are going to be health practitioners. Many of you are going to go to medical school and go from there and be health practitioners as specialists in whatever medical direction you end up going into. Some of you be cardiologists, some of you be infectious disease experts, maybe after this pandemic. Okay, and it's really important you understand aging because you probably are already aware of this, but 99% of your patients, your clients, are older. Okay, chronic diseases, aging are what's going to fill your offices, and so having a really, really solid understanding of what it's all about is going to help you in terms of your careers. It's going to help you with your MCATs. We have a lot of veterans in the class right now that have taken my other classes, and they did find that the kind of instruction we give is super helpful for a super high performance on the MCATs, which is awesome. Okay, and these people are going to be your friends, and they're going to coach you through the program for those of you that are new to what I do. All right, we have a crack team here. We have Tim Liu, we have Maria Asha. There's my beautiful wife. First day of class is 17th. Today I'm doing this video in advance, and today's the 15th, and it's my 33rd wedding anniversary with Julia, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, we're going to be celebrating at home, but we're going to have a good time doing it, which is really cool. And tomorrow, we have to go down to UCSD Moore's Cancer Center because Julia has leukemia, and you're going to learn. We're going to actually have a whole section on hematology and oncology in this class, and we're going to track her clinical trial that she has gone through. Clinical trial is over, but because of her leukemia and its unique phenotype where it's autoimmune against her neutrophils, so her B cells create an autoimmunity against her neutrophils. She has to get intravenous immunoglobulins. It's called IVIG. These are antibodies from 20,000 people. She gets it once a month, and it costs $16,000 a bag. Right, and that's the nickel that the insurance picks up, luckily for us. But it gives you a feeling for how costly health coverage is in our country. All right, neither here nor there for this class. All right, so what you're going to do on Monday, I'm going to send you the URL to the Zoom meeting. You can go in and access it directly that way. Password is capital G, capital E, capital R, capital O, no space, 310 or GERO 310. All right. And then you'll come right in the Zoom meeting. You can also access the Zoom meetings by clicking right here. All right, so you click, right, and it's going to take me directly to my Zoom Pro section of Blackboard. All right. And as it's loading, there it is. And all you got to do, there's Monday, August 17th, you hit join, you type in the password, and I'll be sitting there going, what's up? Okay. All right. So that's what you do. And yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit, guys. That's what we do. Because there's a lot to sit here in front of the computer all the time. Right. All right. And did I mention those bananas? All right. So that's what we also do during the pandemic. We let our bananas get rotten, and then we make banana bread. Okay. And so this is a rotten situation. Hey, but we're making banana bread out of it, and we're all going to be incredibly brilliant in the topics of cancer, diabetes, autoimmune disease, okay, vascular disease, and why aging puts us at risk. Why are all these older people your patients? Okay, so it's important to understand the underlying mechanism. Oh, there's Bella. Bella's making all kinds of noise. You're going to meet Bella, my dog, during all this as well. Okay. All right. So first thing you do is you click right here. Okay. Just kind of familiarize yourself with what's going on in the class. That's through the syllabus. All right. All right. You open this thing up, and bada bing. All righty. So we say yes to this and say enable my editing. Oh. Okay, and there it is. Okay, and so I'm going to be putting this URL into the email I'm going to be sending out to you guys. You'll see how I do that, and that's how we communicate. We communicate routinely through announcements, so you know what's going on by looking at the announcements, and then we send it out as an email. Okay. Here's my cell number, here's Tim's cell number, and here is Maria Ashton's cell number. So if you have any problems, don't hesitate to text us or call us, okay? We'll set up office hours immediately after lectures using Zoom, and we can do breakout rooms for that, okay? This kind of lays out the program a little bit here, and I'll show you how we have this all put into Blackboard as well. It's reiterated in Blackboard, okay? Again, I just talked about communication. Obviously, this is an inclusive classroom. We're all going to be attentive to everybody's unique situations, okay? And we're going to have zero tolerance for any type of harassment, okay? There'll be no verbal, written abuse, threats, ridicule, intimidation, nothing, okay? This includes every aspect of humanity, okay? I just taught a class on mental health disease, and we got to be there. A lot of people are struggling right now and having mental health problems with the consequences of this pandemic. So we got to be there for each other with something like that as well, okay? We're just part of a community. We're part of a big family now, all right? The GERO 310 family, part of the John Walsh University, all right? All right, if you have any issues with the technology, these are some help sites, okay? IT help, there is an opportunity to rent out laptops if you have issues, all right? So be aware of that. And so this talks about it right here. Okay, and then we scroll down here, talks about the descriptions of course, okay? And again, it is crucial to have some type of electronic device. You can access this by downloading the Zoom app on your phone as well, okay? There's no textbook to order, which is awesome. Everything is open education resources, which mean downloaded PDF files, videos, and the like, okay? These are some competencies that you're gonna be acquiring, okay? And we're trying to get accreditation program. That's why it's key to make sure that we are going after these competencies, and you can read through those, all right? So this is the lowdown, all right? So we have a one midterm exam and one final. I used to have two midterms, but we have a compressed semester, and I just want to get as much information in. I didn't want to devote one whole session to a midterm. So we have one midterm, one final. We have these polling questions that are just to make sure you're on track that we'll do every lecture. We have quizzes. I have them designed as 3, and we'll just go ahead and do those together in the class if you guys like. And they're worth 10% of the grade. They help prepare you for the exams. This discussion board is crucial. You got to stay on track. You can't stay behind. You have to do it a discussion board every single lecture. But it's very, very low stress of 3, 4, I'd say 4 to 5 sentences where you look at half an article. And your classmates that are veterans from the prior semester with me will demonstrate how to do this for you when we meet on Monday. So don't freak out about this, okay? We have a class project here, all right? That it's kind of open-ended. I want to figure out what we can do, all right? You guys can write a paper. You guys can add data to an existing spreadsheet. I think would be awesome if we can do this together. And I'll show you this in the class. And we can write up a paper about what we did in our class. You don't have to participate though. Or you can just do a review. You can create a website. I want to talk about this on Monday, all right? Okay. I know that we hope for attendance, but a lot of you guys are going to be asynchronous. And so that's going to have to be okay. You just have to keep up with some of the assignments that happen every lecture. That's what I ask you to do, okay? All right. Again, this talks about the grading. Scale is, there is what's called a weighted total. So it has this rolling chronological calculation with each submission, each assignment that you do, okay? So we will have to enter zeros if you don't get things in, and then that'll be reflected in that proportion of the class that you've completed at that point in time. So don't freak out, okay? If there are 2 assignments, okay, and 2 discussions, and you did one, you forgot to do the second, you have a 50% of class. But you know what? It's a big, long semester. So by the time you get everything else done, that'll be all like it didn't even happen. All righty, cool. So these are policies right here. We traditionally use this type of grading scale and it works out great. Most people get A's in my classes. Okay. Um, excuse me. Um, Something to know is that when we come down here, this is the rollout of the class, so it tells you exactly what's going to happen. This is the deliverable. So this is on August 17th. This is what we're going to do. On August 19th, this is what you're going to do. Okay, right here, you're going to get these things done right here. This is the expectation of what I'll be doing in class that day. Okay, um, and we scroll down here. Blah, 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 blah. We have Labor Day. Okay, and boom, and then this is where the information will end for midterm 1, and we have midterm 1 right here, the only midterm. Okay. Cool thing about it is it's going to be a collaborative midterm, and your classmates are going to describe this for you on um, on Monday as well. It's an awesome way to do things. All right, so it'll really take the heat off of you, and you actually will find that you're going to learn a lot. There's a lot of information that USC provides here for support, and I'm not going to go through that. Cool. Alrighty, so we are done with that. Let's go back to my friend Blackboard. Okay. So you access the PowerPoints right here, right? So we click right there, and it's all kind of laid out by topic. Alrighty. This is where the midterm will end, and we'll have a review. We're also going to have a kind of a participant. We'll see if we can still do this, a participatory study guide PowerPoint that we're going to put together on a daily basis. Okay. And then the rest of this is for the final as best we can. We may or may not make it. We'll see. Okay. One of the best experiences I've ever had in my life is to watch the documentary, The Emperor of All Maladies. It's about cancer, and it takes up 3 whole class periods, and I don't care. It's worth it. I want us all to watch it together. Okay. And then we'll interact and comment about it. You'll see that it completely supports your learning on cancer, as well as the underlying reasons for why cancer is happening. Okay. All righty. So that was accessed by looking at the PowerPoints. Okay. These are the polling questions. Okay. Oh man, what the heck's going on? I don't see anything. I better get out of my student preview and show you what it looks like laid out as the instructor. All right. So we have a lot more garbage down here than you guys do. All right. So all right. So I'm going to look at the polling questions, you see, lo and behold, we have a bunch of questions that have been designed for the curriculum based on last year. We may change them, we may add them. Okay, the way it'll work is we'll be sitting there, we'll get done with the lecture, and I'll say, okay, guys, let's go ahead and open up your Blackboard page, okay? And we'll click right here, all right? And then you hit begin, and there it is, okay? And you just answer the question, right? And that's just the way it works, right? So it's really not that difficult. You hit submit, and then we then will use some of these very same questions again in the midterm. All right, so it gives you an incentive to learn from these polling questions. Okay, that's the polling questions. Okay. All right, what else we have? We have the discussion right here, right? So this is something that you're going to do every single day, okay? We're going to do this one together so you get a feel, and we'll have the veterans of my class kind of guide you as to what it's supposed to be about, okay? This takes you to this website, and you're going to write a personal comment and then make a single comment on your classmates' stuff. That's how you get full credit for the discussion. One content driven comment, and then one where you're kind of interacting with one of your classmates. Okay. All righty. Everything is a PDF file for the most part. That other one above is not. It's a link. I just found it the other day, and I thought this is awesome. Okay, and it really piggybacks what we're going to do the first day. All right. So what you see here is you do the first, and this one it says you do the first half of an article. Okay, and then you do the second half of the article. All right. So it's this way it splits it up, and again, 4 to 5 sentences, just your gut feeling about what you thought about these papers. Alrighty, on and on and on. So that's the way the discussions are all laid out. Okay, I have all the discussions open so you can see them, but they do have due dates. All right, so you can do it in advance if you want. Don't forget you got to comment on your classmates' stuff. All right, so that's the discussions. Here are the quizzes. Okay, so we said you see them all set up right here. Okay, what I am going to do, okay, is I don't want you to, I'm showing you right now, Okay, but I'm going to close them because I don't want you going in and taking them yet, because I want it to be better if you took them after we got through the material. All right. So the way I do that is I hit edit, the test options. All right, and you see right now, okay, that it's available to the students. I don't want it to be available, so now, boom, this one's hidden from the students. I'm going to do it for all three. Okay, do it to this one, this option in the end. All right, go down here, and no, not yet. All right, we'll let you know when they're ready. Okay, all right. If it was ready, you was going in, you click just like on the polling question, same drill, right? You click on it, you hit begin, and there it is. All right, so boom, 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 boom. All right, and if you guys like, we'll do it together in class. Okay, that's kind of a fun way to do things. All right, so we're gonna leave this page. Awesome. So that's how that works. I'm gonna close that right now as well. Right? Okay. All righty. No. All right. Boom. All right. So that is what the pre-exam quizzes are like. And again, it's the same drill. We're going to take a collection of these questions and we'll put them on the midterm and the final as well. Okay. All righty. And with the when we look at the speaking of the midterm and final, go right in here. I think we're going to have to create a strategy. So these are hidden. It's the same program. The only difference is if we go down here, for example, I hit begin. You'll see that we have not only multiple choice questions, but we have a lot of a couple of essay questions as well. Right? So there it is. There's your essay questions. You just fill in the blanks, blah, 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 like that. Okay. So I think the best way to do that is so that we ensure that everybody participates. We'll just do kind of a round robin thing. All right. So if there's 5 or 6 people in the collaborative exam, you just say, okay, John, your question, okay, and you do the best you can, and then you discuss it, okay? If you don't know the answer, somebody will help you. Okay, Tim Lou, your turn, all right? Maria Ashna, your turn, okay? And just go boom, 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 like that. Ashley, it's your turn, okay? Some Kenny, it's your turn, right? That's the way it's gonna work, all right? All right, Jay-Z, okay, cool. That's the way the exams are going to work right there. Okay, here's my project right here, and we got to figure this one out. I just want you guys to do something awesome, right? So we encourage you, if you want, to try this out. Try out this intermittent fasting diet. Okay, right? What is it? Okay, it's the 8 hours of feeding, right? Followed by 16 hours of fasting. Okay, you're gonna do it at night, so it's not so damn hard. You just blow off breakfast. Right? I want you guys to see what you think. Right? There's all these health benefits that are all about it that have been demonstrated for doing this. Okay, and we're gonna link this to the key concepts in our class, whether it be aging, but more importantly to cancer, diabetes, autoimmune disease, the like. Okay, it's pretty remarkable stuff, and this should be, you know, maybe the first thing you go to instead of versus prescribing medication for your patients. Okay, and so we'll go over this. This is the shared drive that you guys will be working with on this. You download these if you want to participate. You also will be able to upload information. You know, I put down a bunch of articles that I was looking at, kind of a description of what we're doing, and here's some options of what you guys can do to get credit for this project. All right, so I just want you to do what is in your creative wheelhouse. Okay, awesome. Okay, what else do we have? That's about it. All right. I can again, I'll go into the grade center right here. Okay, and the reason I'm doing this, I want to kind of go over to the weighted total right here. Right there it is. Just to see how we have it all set up. Okay. And if you haven't figured it out, we have Blackboard wired. A lot of your instructors are like not two together, but we've been using Blackboard as an integral part of our courses for a long time, right? So this again shows you the weighting of all the different things that we're doing in class. So we have lots and lots of different discussions. Okay, all told, it is 20% of your grade. Okay, we only have 2 exams, a midterm and a final. That's going to be 50% of your grade, right? We have lots and lots of polling questions, only worth 5% of your grade. We have those 3 quizzes that we're going to do together in class, 10% of your grade. And by the way, the 2 exams you're going to do together in class as well. There's no reason whatsoever why you should not get 100% on both exams. Okay. Lastly, the turn-in assignment, and that's whatever you come up with, whether it's be a paper, the analysis of the group, and we'll see how we're gonna. You're not going to give your name if you participate. You're just coded as a number that only you will know that you're number 1, or me, I could be number 15 for August 15th. Big day. All right, very cool. Yeah, and that's how that works. All right, cool. So I am done with that. I think I am totally done with that. So go back to the announcement page. That's the home page. Okay. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create an announcement. Okay. All right. And I'm going to tell you right now what's going on, and this will be in the announcement. So, all right. So that's just a heads up. Okay. I'll put a little description. All right. Here is a short video. Sorry about Anchor. Hey, is that the DGs? All right. I'm an Anchor guy. Kid you not. I used to be the faculty advisor for the Delta Gamma sorority. Long time ago, 25 years ago or longer. And Julia used to come. She was a female role model. She'd come hang out for our Monday night dinners, which hopefully we're back in action in fall. Right? All right, here's video watchers, and then the other thing I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to put in the. I think I still have the syllabus open. Oh, come on, man! All right, I don't have the syllabus open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just. All right, enable editing. All right, file, open. All right, there. Okay, so I'm going to just copy this. All right, I'm going to put this into the announcement. So you guys have to sit here and, sadly watch me do this, but that's okay. All right. All right, what is going on here? It's all tabbed out. All right, I'm going to fix that. It's because I had it all tabbed out in my my Microsoft Word document. Okay, so I will fix that. But anyways, here's the short video. What's around? Here's the passwords. Here's the Zoom link. But again, the best way to go and get into class is because you'll open up Blackboard, because we'll be using Blackboard during the lecture, is just to go in right through here. Okay, all right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this introductory video right there, right, without the tab set. All right, guys. So that is it. And then what I will do is I will hit send out as a copy, and you guys will receive this as an email in about 5-10 minutes after this video gets processed by YouTube. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it. What else? Since these are Zoom lectures, they will be stored in the cloud for Zoom, and so Tim Liu will be listing we can even create a part of the taskbar that will just be all of the chronologically listed lectures that we record in Zoom in the cloud, and Tim can send them out as well. Okay, and put them into the announcement page. All right, we'll figure out what's the best way to do that tomorrow. All right, guys. All right, cool. So we'll see you tomorrow. No stress express. Don't worry about it. All right, it's going to be awesome. All right, and we'll see you then.